Have you ever had a small thought that turned into a giant mental spiral? You're lying in bed trying to sleep, but your brain won't stop. It starts asking, what if I fail? What if I said the wrong thing? What if they hate me? That's overthinking. It's not just annoying, it steals your time, your peace and your confidence. But here's the good news. Overthinking isn't a fixed part of your personality. It's just a mental habit, and like all habits, it can be broken step by step. Remember, habits feel permanent only because they've been practiced. Once you practice something new, the old wiring begins to fade. Overthinking usually happens because your brain is trying to protect you. It wants to keep you safe to avoid embarrassment, failure, and pain. So it creates this illusion. If I just think it through one more time, maybe I'll feel better. But here's the truth. No amount of thinking guarantees certainty. It's like standing at the edge of a cold pool, staring at the water waiting to feel ready, but that moment of readiness never comes. This loop where you keep thinking, analyzing and hesitating is what psychologists call analysis paralysis. Your brain craves clarity but ends up freezing instead. In this video, I'm gonna share simple and practical ways to stop overthinking. Limit your information intake. Overthinking often gets worse when you're drowning in too much information. News, social media, opinions, or endless research. The more input your brain has, the harder it becomes to make decisions or feel calm. Set boundaries. Decide how much information is enough and stop once you reach that point. Trust that you don't need to know everything to move forward. Practice being present. A lot of overthinking comes from living in the past or future, replaying what went wrong or fearing what might happen. The solution is to bring your attention back to now. Focus on what you're doing at the moment, even if it's something small like brushing your teeth or drinking water. This trains your mind to stay grounded, and the more present you become, the less power your thoughts have over you. Focus only on what you can control. Overthinking usually starts when we try to manage everything. The future, people's opinions, or outcomes that haven't happened yet. But truth is, most of it is out of our hands. Instead, shift your energy to what's within your control. Ask yourself, what can I actually do right now? This stops your mind from drifting and brings your focus to something real and actionable. Set time limits for decisions and thoughts. One reason we overthink is because we give ourselves unlimited time to think. That leads to mental loops. To stop that, set a time limit. Give yourself 10 or 15 minutes to make a decision, and when that time is up, move on. It helps you stay focused and prevents small problems from growing into bigger ones in your head. Write things down to clear your mind. When your thoughts stay in your head, they can feel overwhelming. But when you write them down, they become easier to understand. It doesn't have to be neat or organized, just get the thoughts out. Often you'll notice that some worries aren't as serious as they felt. Writing gives your mind a break and helps you see things with more clarity. Do something instead of sitting with thoughts. Thinking alone doesn't solve problems, action does. Overthinking keeps you frozen, but movement breaks that. You don't have to take huge steps. Even small actions like taking a walk, cleaning your space, or starting a task can pull you out of the mental loop. Challenge the thoughts that stress you out. Not every thought deserves your attention. When you find yourself overthinking, pause and ask, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Most of the time, the answer is no. Overthinking often comes from fear or assumptions, not facts. Learn to question those thoughts. Replace fear-based thinking with realistic and balanced thinking, and your mind will feel much lighter.